This is Stampy, and welcome back to another round of Can You Beat My Time? This is the show where I try and set a really good time on one of the glide maps, and then you need to play the same map, and you need to try and beat my time, and try and have as many attempts as I do as well, just to give us a fair challenge. And there's new maps. There are new maps that have been added, which means there are 3 more times I can do this, and yeah, hopefully have some fun playing through these maps, and possibly, fingers crossed, set some decent time. So this one is on the mobs maps, which is the top one out of the 3 new maps, which is why I'm doing it in this order. And I haven't played it very much, so I was quite lucky. I went to 4J Studios, who make the game and of course make these maps as well, and I got a chance to play this and then the other new maps, the shrunk one and then the body one as well. I got a chance to play them early, but I hadn't played them since then. I didn't go home and carry on playing them. I kind of played them, and then I've only started playing them again today, and this is the only one I've played so far. I probably practiced for probably about an hour or so I practiced for, actually. So I kind of had more practice on this one than I normally do. So I've worked out a route that I want to go. I'm by no means a pro, but that's good because it means that there's going to be a pretty decent chance that you are going to be able to actually beat my time. I'm really enjoying the map. It's a relatively easy one just to make your way through, like to get an okay time. There doesn't seem to be many ridiculously crazy shortcuts as far as I know. But then again, the map's quite new. So as I'm playing this, the map's pretty much just come out. So I haven't really been able to do what I normally do and kind of watch loads of other people's videos of their like world record runs and stuff. I kind of had to, I don't know, I kind of just followed the track as it goes and just try and stay as close to the walls as I can and use as many speed boosts as I can. And that's kind of been working okay for me so far. I mean, you know, I'm not setting world record time, so it doesn't really matter too much about that. But it's a fun map. It's a really fun map because it's weird. There's loads of maps in Minecraft and loads of the glide maps, but none of them are really themed around Minecraft. Like, they're in Minecraft, they're made in Minecraft, but they're always themed around other things, but they just happen to be made in Minecraft. This seems to be like the first map I've properly played where the theme kind of literally is Minecraft. Like, there's of course all the Minecraft mobs, it's called mobs, that makes a lot of sense. And oh, I got a personal best, first time, good start. 139.949. That is a lot of 9s in my time then. So yeah, it's cool because obviously there's all the mobs and then you go through the nether and you go like under the water through the squid and stuff. It's a really cool map because a lot of people build giant models of mobs. Like, the number one thing that is recommended for me to build in my lovely world is a giant model of my skin. And I've never done it just because it kind of seems a little bit too obvious, I guess. So it's cool seeing these really giant models of the mobs, but they've done them really well. Like, they're not just kind of just standing there like in a straight line like a lot of people. You know, like, a lot of people do them kind of standing to attention, you know, without their arms out or anything when they build mobs. Mainly because it's one of the easiest ways to do and means it doesn't take ages, but they've really kind of posed them and added lots of little extra details to them, which I think is really cool. And because the map isn't crazy difficult to make your way through, you kind of have time to look at them. You kind of have time to actually admire all of the work that the people at 4J have put into the map. So in terms of the route, I really kind of just followed the path that it goes. There's a few bits that I guess are kind of tricky that you have to do, like this section here where you go like straight up in the sky and you want to go over the ocelot and you want to kind of stay close to these trees. I went a little bit too high there. It'd be better to go lower, and whoop, that's the problem when you go a little bit too high. So I might have ruined this run. I'm going to keep it going though, because it's all still a good practice all the same. And then there's a bit of a weird part there where you do like a really sharp turn to the left. And if you haven't learned the map, sometimes you might keep going forward and then banging into a wall. That happened to me a few times when I was practicing, if you couldn't guess. And then the fun bit here where you go down the squid. And it's weird because these boost pads, normally I would avoid them, but you really kind of have to get them because there's no like pads that boost you forward. So you really have to get them, but they don't slow you down too much. So it doesn't matter that much. And then you go to the nether. And then this is the final section of the course here. And I kind of just go the obvious route for this section as well. And then you can avoid all of these boost pads and make your way right to the end. It can be a little bit tricky. And was this going to be a new best time? It might be. I think it was a new personal best. 2 in a row personal best. That is 139 again, 6, 9, and 8. So not the biggest improvement. And I know I could do better because I crashed as well. If I do another run similar to that last one and just take out all of the bits that I did rubbish, then that could be good. So I might as well be a bit risky now because I've set 2 decent times already, which doesn't normally happen. Normally I fail a lot more in the beginning of these of these challenges. So I got 2 decent times. So I'm probably going to crash a little bit more now, but I'm going to go and try and stay a little bit closer to the walls and try and go a little bit faster just to really try and shave off a few seconds. So yep, that's what I expected to happen. This beginning bit here, I think the way to go fastest is to go in like as much of a straight line as you can, because when you turn, that's when your speed really goes down. Like you see, as I had to do a sharp turn there, my speed just went straight down. So anytime you can, just try and go in a complete straight line. There was a bit of a weird bang of my head there, but it didn't slow me down too much. And this part, if you stay high, you can kind of cut out quite a big section by going over the spider. Once again, I did bang my head, but I don't think it slowed me down too much. So let's keep going with this run, but I now have to be really careful because I only have 1 heart left. So 1 more bang onto absolutely anything, and then that's going to be me done for this run. Done for the run, as they say. But yeah, it's going overall. You can kind of see that I'm doing better than my previous best, but then I banged into a slime and game over. I told you that I'm being riskier. I am going to crash a lot more than I did before because I'm trying to get just as close to the wall as I can, but not actually hit it to get my speed up as fast as it can go. Going to do kind of a sharp turn here to make your way down this shortcut. And this is probably the hardest section. So that shortcut, and then the bit where you need to go forward and boost your way up and kind of avoid the debris from that broken building. Like, that's probably the hardest section of the entire run, which is good because it's right at the beginning. It means that if you do fail that section, you can kind of try the map again immediately. Like, if that part was at the very end and you did the entire run perfectly and then failed at the really difficult part, that would be really frustrating. And actually, it almost kind of gets easier the further you go through this track, which is quite good because if it was the other way around, then it would be way more frustrating. So I didn't do that perfect, but if you get higher up, you can actually like cut quite a big corner by basically going over the spider, which can help you out a lot. I wasn't able to do it then, but I think this is still going okay. I'm a little bit lower now than I would have liked to have been, but once again, if I can do the rest of this run really well, this could still improve from my last personal best. Let's see if I can do this bit section. So you want to stay low enough and you can go through the tree there. There we go. That was much better, and I built a lot more speed up going down here, and then I want to cut the corner there, and no! The second I do something good, I have to equalize it by doing something really bad straight after, but that is exactly how I need to do that section. So this is okay, actually, because if I can do this beginning bit better than I did last time, and then that ocelot bit as well, and then that is going to be a really good time for me. That's the tricky part there. I'm making it look easy because I'm really, really, really good. But that part's definitely difficult. I'm joking, by the way. Right then, that was okay. I was able to cut off quite a big section there going around the spider. I lost quite a lot of speed, though, because I had to do quite a sharp turn. And I want to go up higher here because then that means I can really build up a lot more speed as I go and make my way down this area here. So there we go. That was definitely a better beginning section here. I was able to build up a lot more speed. And now's the other kind of tricky part with the ocelot. It's okay to make it through, but to cut that corner there, that's the difficult part. Then you need to go quite steep down as well to be able to make it through here. And there we go. That was perfect. And now let me see me immediately mess something up, because whenever something goes that well, something has to immediately go bad afterwards. That's just the way I play this game. But no, so far so good. So we're coming up to the squid now. Once again, this is quite a sharp turn down here. Then you want to stay quite near the left just to line yourself up with these boost pads and try and keep up your speed as much as you can. I'm a little bit lower here than I would like, but it's okay. It's okay. I just wasn't able to get any extra speed there as we go straight down into the nether. I want to boost up here like this, and then this is pretty much the last boost I need in the map. I have hit that ghast a lot. You want to get as high and close to that ghast as you can, but not actually hit it. So that's a little bit of a scary thing. And across the finish line, that was a way better time. A new personal best, and the time is 1:36:051. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any better than that. You know what? I'm going to have one more proper run through solo, and then I'm going to go and take this online because that was pretty much the best of my ability there. Like, I'm sure I could get a second off, maybe. I'm sure if I had a bunch more runs, I could maybe get maybe half a second. Maybe a second is ambitious. But considering the amount of time I've done practicing it and considering the skill level that I have, which isn't the highest, I am rather chuffed with that time. And I'm glad I was recording and people are actually going to be able to see it and hopefully be able to beat it as well. Remember, whatever time I set is your target. So you probably want to be rooting for me to fail right about now, because if I do well, then it's going to make things even worse for you. So right then, this is going to be my final run. Even if I crash just around this corner, no matter what, this is going to be my final run until I take things online, and then I'll see if I can, do this well against other people, and also see if I can improve my time as well. There's been quite a lot of times where when I've gone online, that has been when I've set the best time. I don't know if it's just the added pressure of going up against other people makes me play better or something, but sometimes I do end up just doing better when I end up playing online, even though you think it'll be easier on solo where you can kind of keep restarting and there's never any lag at all because it's just you and the map. But so far, so good for this run. I don't know if it's much quicker than the last run for this beginning section, but if the rest goes well, and oh no, I think I've just ruined it. I think I've just ruined it for myself. I can keep going and keep this as a practice. Pretty sure I'm not going to beat my best time from the last run, but all the practice is good, and I'm just banging my head all over the place. It is the case, isn't it, where once you make one mistake, just mistakes seem to kind of just non-stop keep coming. I don't know why that is. Just after one time you mess up, you just can't focus as well, or maybe you just start like not caring as much once you've made one mistake. Maybe that's it. But we can kind of hopefully get a little bit better at doing these sections and kind of remembering. My problem is I always just forget what's coming up next. I'll turn a corner and I have no idea until I see, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's what's around the corner here. So I basically have 15 seconds from now to make it to the end, to at least be able to draw with my last time, and I'm pretty sure that's just simply not going to happen. Let's try and go for the tentacles. Nope. A little bit too ambitious. So there we go. That is going to be the end of this run here. So I'm going to cut ahead in the video until I go online, and I'll see if I'm going to be able to do any better with some other players in the game. Okay, I've loaded up a lobby. There's been one person that has joined so far, so looks like we're starting things off with a 1v1. Luckily, the person that joined didn't vote, so it means I got to play my map, so I seized the opportunity, because normally when I'm doing these videos, I do the solo bit, and then I have about an hour of me playing every other map apart from the map that I actually want to play. And look at the background as well. We're in the woodland mansion, aren't we? I haven't seen one of them yet in actual Minecraft. I've seen videos of them and stuff, but I haven't actually had a chance to explore one myself. So hopefully in one of my other series, I'm going to find one of them. But anyway, back to the gliding. I need to focus now, because if I make a mistake, if I crash, I can't reset. I'm no longer in control. We just kind of have to keep playing the game out until the end of the round, no matter what. And whoa, that was scary. I have no idea how I didn't crash then. I was certain that was me done for on the first run, but I was able to save it. I don't think that was the fastest I've done this section, but let's see if I can get really close here. Oh, there we go. That was good. That's pretty much the route I want to go there. Maybe even closer than that, but that was a really fast way to get through that spider section. I boosted up nice and high for this section as well, so far so good. Olivia is the other person playing, and they're behind me. I can't see them. It looks like they're not particularly close to me. To be fair, they probably haven't been playing just this map again for like an hour non-stop just to practice, because you do have to buy the maps as well, so not everyone has these maps, which is the only problem with this. Is I know that a lot of you would be able to beat my time but don't actually have the maps, but if you do play online and just join other people's games, if they have the map, you can still play it, so you still have a chance to play the map even if you don't actually own it yet. But anyway, back to the game. It's not been the fastest run. I don't think this has been as fast as my personal best. Was it 1:36? I think it was. So don't know how well this is going to go. That section actually seemed to be pretty quick there. Once again, I'm a little bit too low here than I would like. It's a little bit close there on the stone. I don't want to look up too much because it really slows you down. But yeah, considering this is just my first go doing it online, this is going pretty well so far. Once again, that's a bit too close. And oh, nearly banged into the back of the gas there. You can see why I would do that a lot. And across the finish line in 1:40. So 4 seconds off my personal best. That is not going to be any record-setting time whatsoever. But for the first run so far, I am rather happy to have been able to do that. So we've got about 40 seconds until the next round is about to begin. So I'm going to cut ahead in the video until it has begun, and I'll see if I will be able to improve my time even further. Right then, round 2. Sadly, Olivia wasn't able to finish the map. I was watching her play, and she seems pretty good at controlling it, but I don't think she's played the map. I don't think she knew exactly where to go. Of course, course, this isn't like the battle minigame where, you know, you could play a new map on the battle minigame, and as long as you play well and you can find a few chests, you're going to do okay. Glide is all about, it's basically like a memory game, Glide. Like, you got to perform. You got to be able to use the analog stick well enough to be able to do it, but it's really about just remembering the route and kind of working the best way through. That's the way to get good at Glide, and if someone's played it for the, you know, only once, then they are not going to be able to do as well. That was an okay start, not as fast as I'd have liked it. I didn't get my shortcut through the spider. It's just difficult how high you need to stay for that entire section, but I could still be on target to get a new personal best if the rest of the course goes as well as that, or maybe slightly better. So this section, I never feel very fast through this bit here. I don't know if there's a way to do that quicker, and that was a really slow bit there, and I missed this bit hard. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I can't even talk anymore. That's how bad it's going. Yep, not on target to set the personal best, but stranger things have happened. Stranger things has happened. I'm going to keep it going, and I'm going to go and try my best, and even if I can't beat my personal time, it's all part of the training. It's all part of learning the course, and I'm going to have another final attempt for this video. I can't believe it's the final attempt already. I think this video is going to be a little bit shorter than they normally are, but still, it's just flown by. No pun intended. Actually, every pun intended there when I say that is flown by. I haven't really talked about the map very much, but just how cool it looks. I guess I did a little bit earlier on, but I love this part. I love the part where you're going into the Nether, and it just does feel like the Nether. Like, you know, if someone told me that I'm actually in the Nether now, I'd probably believe them. It even has like the... Oh, no! That run was actually going pretty well up until that point. But yeah, it even has like the red like tinge, like the mist, I guess, that you can see as well. Like, that's just such a cool detail, just to make you really think you're in the Nether. And of course, there's the giant wither at the end to greet you once you cross the finish line, and a whole load of lava as well by the looks of things. Anyway, let's kind of end the video until the final round, my final chance to do better. And I think Olivia might have given up. Oh no, she's playing. She is playing again. So yeah, back in just 1 second. Right then, this is the final round. We've had someone else join us. We got joining us into the game as well, and I should probably look where I'm going at the beginning of the round. And this is it. This is my final chance. You know what? There's no way I'm going to do good here. There's no way with the pressure of this being my final round I'm going to improve that time. It was such a good time, that one. I'm so proud of that time. I'm just so chuffed. Like, I kind of just don't care as much about these times just because I know I had that good one, but that's not the right mentality. That is not what I should be thinking. You can always improve. You can always do better. So let's stay close to the spider, and there we go. Look at that. That was perfect. That was literally perfect. Maybe I can do better. Maybe I should stop patting myself on the back, and I should focus at the task at hand and try and keep improving to do better. It's 1:36 to beat. That is the time. So you can see in the top left corner, I kind of don't want to look. Actually, you can't see. Normally, it shows you kind of like how far you are off your previous best time, but I don't think you can actually see that online. Maybe that's just on solo. That was pretty good there, though. I got through like my little shortcut, but the beginning section was a little bit slower than I would have liked, but still, overall, not too bad. I think I'm on target here, you know what? I think I'm actually on target to beat that time. It's all about not messing up now and just not going slow, because sometimes when I start off really well, I'm just too scared about failing, and I just don't cut the corners, I don't get close to the floor or anything, and then I just end up, you know, not crashing and making my way to the end, but just going really, really slow. And so I want to take a few risks, make sure I stay close, keep the speed up, but also make sure I don't end up crashing. This is the part that's scaring me. Don't bang into the gas. Don't bang into the gas. Don't bang into the gas. That was too close. That was too close. That was scary. And then there's a few scary bits down here as I make my way down. I think this is a good time, though, and it is not as good. 1:36, then 0.39, and my best time was 1:36.051. Oh, I was so sure that was going to be better as well. I should have pushed it further. I played too safe. I should have pushed it further and tried to do even better. But anyway, that is it. That is your time to beat then. I will repeat it just so you don't forget it. It is 1 minute, 36 seconds, 0.051. Load up your consoles, get on the minigame, go play Glide, and see if you are going to be able to beat that time. Good luck. Let me know on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, I don't know. Send me a letter, send me a pigeon, write it in a cornfield, and I'll fly over it in a plane and I'll see. Let me know what time you got and if you were able to beat me or not. But anyway, that is the end of this episode here. Next week, there'll be another one of these on one of the other new maps. Probably going to be the body map I'm going to be doing next week. So yeah, make sure you come back to check that out. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!